is a story all about how my life got...
What's up everyone and welcome to the club. Anyone remember this show from the 90s? I grew up watching the show and was a huge fan. So much that I'd rush home from school every day to watch an episode. So today, we're gonna do a throwback to the 90s and draw Will from the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Let's get started in the center of our page with the eyes. So we start on the left side. Starting from the top, we're gonna draw a circle. Coming around towards the bottom. And then back up towards the top. Now let's line this up on the right side and do the same thing. So I'm going to bring this down towards the same height. And then pull that back up towards the top. Now we're going to add a small highlight circle on the top left of each eye. So up against the edge of the eye, just going to draw that circle coming in and then back out. Let's line this up on the right and do the same thing. And let's fill the outside of the eyes in black. Now we're going to move to the center and draw the nose. We're going to start by lining up at the bottom edge of the eyes, move to the center. Let's start on the left side, curve down, and then up on the right. Now we're going to step up and draw a short curve in the opposite direction for the bridge of the nose. And now we're going to tuck the mustache and mouth underneath the nose. We're going to start on the left side, start by curving out and then down. Line this up on the right and do the same thing. Now let's close off the bottom, starting back on the left. Curve up in the middle, and then down on the right. Let's add two lines in the center of the mustache. We'll draw one straight line on the left, and then the right, and then we'll fill the mustache in black. Now we're going to layer the mouth in underneath the mustache, starting back on the left, curve down, and up on the right. Let's go back to the left side and draw the lower lip, curving down, and then back up. Now we're going to move out and draw the lower half of the head. Starting from the left eye, we're going to step out, draw a large half circle, coming around just underneath the mouth. And we'll go out and up on the right side. Let's round out the side of the head. Starting back on the left, we're going to curve out and then up. Go to the right and do the same thing. Now we're going to connect the top of the head with a curve. Starting on the left, we're going to go up in the middle and then down on the right. Let's add in the eyebrows. We'll start over on the left side. We'll curve up and then down on the inside. Let's line this up on the right, going up and then down. Now we're going to thicken up the eyebrows. Let's start back on the outside. We're going to go up a little higher in the middle and then pull that down towards the inside of the eyebrow. And then we'll fill the eyebrows in black. Now the hat's going to be turned around with the brim pointing up towards the left side. So let's start on the top corner of the head. It's going to curve this out, then up towards the top. We'll round out the brim of the hat, come out towards the right, and then pull that down. Let's trace the brim along the outside. Starting from the bottom on the left, step in, just leave a gap all the way around, and back down on the right side. And we'll close off the side of the head. Starting on the right side of the brim, it's going to curve out and then bend that down on the right. Let's add the ears on the side of the head. Starting from the top of the cheek, we're going to step up, so we curve up, round out the ear, and then pull that in towards the side of the head. Let's line this up on the right and do the same thing. Going up, rounding out the ear, and then pulling that in. And then we're going to add the folds in the ear. Starting from the top of the cheek, curve up and out with a short line. Do the same thing on the right. Now I'm going to come back to the inside, curve out, and just hook that in. Now I'm going to add a little bit of hair along the top side of the head. Starting on the left, we're going to step in, just curve out, and then down towards the side of the head. Do the same thing on the right, and then we'll fill that in black. Let's continue working down with the body. We're going to start on the left side, just underneath the head. We'll curve the body going out and down towards the hip. Move over towards the right, going out and down towards the right. Let's close off the bottom of the shirt. Starting back on the left, come down and then up. And move up to the top and add the collar. Starting on the left side, we'll curve down the middle and back up. And then we'll trace this out along the inside. And then we'll add that camera in the center of the body. Starting on the left, draw a straight line going across, come down the sides, and then we'll close off the bottom with a straight line. Let's add a circle in the center of the camera. Starting from the top, go all the way around towards the bottom, and then back up, and we'll trace that circle on the inside. Let's fill the lens in black. Now we're going to add the strap coming from the shoulders down towards the camera. Let's start at the top of the body. We'll angle down and in towards the top corner of the camera. Do the same thing on the right. Now we'll draw the inside of the strap. Stepping in, let's draw that same angled line. Now we're going to add some stripes going across the shirt in behind the camera. So from the left hip we're going to step up. Just draw that same curve going across and up towards the right. And then we're going to repeat this all the way up towards the top of the body. Going in behind the camera, continue up on the right. Then we'll add one more on the top. Now we're going to continue working down the legs. In the center, let's step down, draw a curve, left to right. Going up and then down, leaving a gap in the center. Go to the left side, curve the leg going out and down towards the left heel. Move over towards the right, curve out and down towards the right heel. And then we'll round out the bottom of the feet. Starting from the heel, we curve down and then up towards the toe. And do the same thing on the right. Let's round out the top of the foot. We're going to start from the left toe, we're going to curve up. I'm going to bend the foot coming down towards the heel, and then we'll bend that back up towards the inside of the leg. Let's do the exact same thing on the right, going up towards the top of the foot, and bending that down, and then curving that back up towards the inside. And then we'll add a thick sole along the bottom of the feet. We're going to take this curve, step up from the toe, and then just trace that across. And then we'll add the tongue of the shoe on top of the foot. We're going to draw a half circle, starting on the left, curve up, and then down on the inside. Let's do the same thing on the right. Now I'm going to go back up to the hips and draw on the side of the leg. Let's start from the left hip, curve out, and then down in behind the shoe tongue. Do the same thing on the right. Let's move up and draw the bottom edge of the shorts. Starting on the left, curve down and up. Line this up on the right side and do the same thing. Now we're going to add a trim along the bottom of the shorts. We're going to step up and just trace that across. And then from the inside edge of the tongue, we'll draw a straight line coming in towards the inside of the leg. Now let's move back up and draw on the arms. We start halfway down the side of the body, starting right here, curve out and down towards the wrist. Line this up on the right. And we'll do the same thing. Now going back to the left side, let's draw on the thumb. From the wrist, we're going to draw a small half circle, curving in and then back out. At the end of the thumb, we'll add a bracket. Let's do the same thing on the right. Curving in and then out, and then we'll add a bracket. Let's add 3 fingers on either side. We're going to start at the bottom of the thumb, curve down, and then up around the bracket, step down, curve down and up the second finger. And then the third finger, we're going to go out, up, and then in underneath the head. Let's do the same thing on the right. Now from the inside of the arm at the very top, step down and draw the bottom edge of the sleeve, curving up and then out. Line this up on the right and do the same thing. And then we'll add the stripes going across the sleeves. Starting from the outside, step up, just follow that same curve coming in, and we'll repeat this all the way up toward the top of the arm. Let's do the same thing on the right. Add one more at the top. And that's pretty much it. There's the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. Make sure you subscribe and send me your requests in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.